Hello, good day, and welcome. My name is Mr. JB. Today we're going through a quick walkthrough on the apprenticeship process here in Ontario. I have a longer video on this, so if you want some more details, please have a look at that video. I will link it in the description below. But to start off, a few different variations on whether or not you're in high school or out of high school. If you are in high school, take your auto class if it's available. Not every school has that. Obviously, that will give you some good hands-on experience to see if you even like what this is. And then co-op and OYAP are your next best options. Whether you have that auto program available or not, co-op and OYAP are amazing. Co-op is just a 2-period or a 4-period placement. So you are in a shop or a garage or wherever it is that you want this placement, and you're going to be working and doing these tasks. Now, they're going to treat you like an apprentice, so you're probably going to be doing some sweeping, some cleaning, some other things, and you're not going to be pulling engines and doing crazy jobs like that, but they'll get you into kind of like the first year apprenticeship space. So you might do some small little recalls, you might do some oil changes, you might do tires, might do the odd brake job for stuff within the space. Now, OYAP is the better option if you have the ability to do OYAP, but OYAP is not a guaranteed placement. You have to apply for OYAP. Usually most schools only get a handful of people who are able to go every year. This is all funded by the government for OYAP. It is your first year apprenticeship training paid for by the government. So you're in high school, you're in your placement, you're wherever you are. So you got one at a local Ford dealership. You're going to be at that Ford dealership 3 days a week. And then the other 2 days you're off at your local college. For us here, that's Durham College. So you'd spend those 2 days there, and the other days you will be at your workplace. This is not paid, but the government will be paying for your textbooks, your training. They'll pay for your schooling. You just have to figure out your own ways to and from this placement and school to ensure that you can meet all the requirements and be successful. This also counts as 4 credits in your high school career. So a great option if you want to get out of the school, want to get started on your trade or whatever early while you're going through high school. Now, if your school didn't have these or you didn't get in and you need some apprenticeship training prior to becoming an apprentice, Centennial College, and I'm sure there are some others, offer a pre-apprenticeship program. This pre-apprenticeship program is 1 year long, and when you leave, you are now a second-year apprentice. So when you go looking for jobs and things like that, you will have a better chance, because when you go to Indeed or you go to Employment Ontario or you try and find a place to hire you as an apprentice, a lot of places are looking for second, third, fourth-year apprentices. Usually unlikely that you'll see first-year apprentices as people are going through. Everyone wants you to kind of have experience before you have experience. The trade is just similar to that as well. So if you can have some experience or some trade stuff, that's a big load off of that garage's back to kind of get you some of that training prior to. They don't have to worry about it. They can kind of throw you in and get you doing stuff a lot sooner rather than, again, training you on those things. Now, for finding a place, again, Indeed is awesome. There's also Employment Ontario offices. You can find one and they will help you to find a career in this sector if that's what you're after and that's what you're looking for. And if these don't work for you, knocking on doors is important. Show up, go to a garage, hand in your resume, talk to some people, figure out if they're hiring. You might have to start off as the oil change guy or the cleanup person, or you might be cleaning toilets or the detail person, or you're shuttling customers. When you start off, you're not going to be doing the greatest things. You're not going to be doing the Vin Diesel stuff, tearing apart cars and doing all sorts of wild things. You're going to start off at the bottom because they need to make sure that you're good, and you need to grow with your tools and you need to grow with your abilities. Now, as you start off your apprenticeship, there are some grants and financial supports. I'll link them all in the description below. There is a $1,000 tool grant, so as soon as you are registered as an apprentice, you can end up getting a $1,000 grant. You have to end up putting this on your taxes, but you can get a $1,000 grant. Then when you complete your first year and second year of apprenticeship training, so you complete your schooling, you've passed level 1 and you've passed level 2, you get a $1,000 grant for each one of those years. And when you go to write your license and you complete and earn your 310S red seal, you'll get a $2,000 grant when you apply for that. Really quick, really nutshell version of kind of going through and starting your apprenticeship. If you have any questions, please drop a comment down below. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you learned something. Have a wonderful day. Take care and be safe.